Hi, my name is Travis, and welcome back to another segment of Travis Corner. Hope you all had a nice, safe, and fall break. Today I'll be interviewing,
Mr. James?
and today I'll be asking you some questions there, Mr. James. So, how long have you been a gym teacher?
This would be actually my fourth year.
What made you want to become a gym teacher?
I worked in business a long time, management, things like that. When COVID hit, I'd always thought about teaching, getting into it. So I went back to school, got my certification, and actually I've only been teaching for 4 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Was it a long process to get that certification?
It was online, so it was kind of work at your own pace. If you really got down to it, you could probably get through in about 6 months. Took me a little over a year to get it completed. I was actually working here before I actually got completely through the program that I was in. But yeah, it was self-paced.
Long time.
Yeah.
Do you have to take care of your body differently than other teachers? Like, how do you do that?
I've always been into physical fitness. I was an athlete in high school, played college baseball, and just after school I've always done stuff, lifting weights, running, doing stuff like that. So I don't know that I have to take care of myself any differently than anybody else, but I choose to. I choose to try and stay fit, and exercise, at least 5-6 times a week.
So do you have like a daily routine that you go through?
I kind of do, yeah. Every other day, I've got a weightlifting routine that I kind of vary a little bit, and then on the off days, I'll either run, ride bike, do something cardio that way. But yeah, usually 5-6 days a week.
Yeah, I bike.
There you go. Yeah,
I like biking very much. So, is there like in PE too? Is there like a favorite sport or thing the students like to do the most when you're in PE too?
Badminton's always a hit. We do that both semesters, PE1 and PE2.
Yeah.
We actually just started a unit this week on archery that everybody seems to be into that, enjoying that, which is something that's unique to PE2. Swimming is also something that's unique to PE2. Some kids really love that, want to do it the whole semester. Some hate it and want to just do their 5 weeks and get out. So it just depends. But yeah, archery and badminton seem to be the two favorites.
What about dodgeball?
Well, dodgeball's always up there. Yeah, that's you get about half the class who love that and half the class who hate that too.
I sure love dodgeball. I sure loved dodgeball. So do you use your own grading scale? Because I know students have mentioned wearing T-shirts and shorts in PE2.
Yeah, so part of PE2 is having the uniform, which is basically just a gray T-shirt, and then tennis shoes, some kind of activewear pant, and then the big rule is leave the phone in the locker room. That's basically it for dress code. We kind of changed that over the years, modified it a little bit to just be the T-shirt. And then the grading scale, that's 40% of the grade, and then the rest of it is just participation in class. Are you active in what we're doing?
Yeah, I forgot to wear my shirt a lot of times, so I'm not gonna lie to you. So why is PE an important part of like students' journey throughout high school?
Well, hoping to pique people's interest in things that maybe they didn't know they enjoyed doing or things like that. Physical fitness is something that's very important to continue with throughout the course of your life. And, some activities, if you've never tried them, you might not know they're your favorite sport. Pickleball is one of those sports that's really exploded in recent years. So if you've never played it, never tried it, how would you know if that's your favorite sport or not? So we just try to, expose them to as many sports, as many things as we can. That way, you figure out what you like to do.
So back to the archery question. How's that playing now? Are you going somewhere doing the archery, or are you doing it in the school?
So we do it in the aux gym. We drop the curtain in the middle of the gym to keep it divided, and then there's a safety net behind where the arrows go in case you miss target, anything like that. And then we block everything off, put signs on all the doors to make sure everybody knows there's archery going on. Block it off so there's only one way in, one way out, so we know where everybody is at all times. That way we can keep it safe.
So is that like a new thing you guys developed into the curriculum this year?
I think they've been doing it in PE2 for a few years. This is my first year teaching PE2, so this is my first year doing it. But I went and took, there was some online training. Went and took a 4-hour class on not just how to teach how to shoot it, but how to teach how to keep it safe and what students should be doing. And, so all in, I was probably 6-7 hours of training to be able to teach the archery course that we're doing now.
I wish I was still in PE too. I like archery. So What is the most played game in PE2? Do you know?
We kind of varied a little bit, but I would say probably basketball. Basketball's king around here. When we have activity day on Friday, that's usually the sport that most people gravitate to, is getting the ball in their hands and shooting baskets. Yeah.
I witnessed a lot of that when I was at PE2. So we're heading down our last question here, Mr. James.
Okay.
So I asked this to everyone. Last question: What is your favorite thing you like about being a PE2 teacher, health teacher, PE1?
Just being around the kids. You know, that was the whole reason I wanted to get back into teaching, is I just like being around teenagers. I like hanging around with this age kids. You know, I got into coaching a couple of years before I got into teaching. That's kind of what got me into teaching.
Yeah.
Just enjoy being around it. Kind of miss PE1 a little bit, because that got to expose me, you know, especially last year I had all PE1 classes, so I got to meet every freshman that came into the school, which was really nice, because I got to know every kid who went to school here and get to associate with them. So I kind of miss that a little bit now with PE2, but it's also kind of nice in PE2 to have some of those repeat students that I've had before and already have those relationships with. So yeah, we try and keep it fun, have a good time.
I mean, you've known me for a long
I
time.
have, for sure.
I was the life of the party back
That's
in the day,
absolutely
yes.
right.
Well, it's been an honor there, Mr. James.
Thanks, Travis.
You want to say it with me? And always remember, forever proud, forever strong, forever Indians.